What's up, everybody? It is December 20th, and we are talking about esteeming a day in today's daily devotionals in the School for Prophets main channel. I also do this on Instagram, so please click on the link below if you want to follow me on Instagram, on my personal Instagram, and also the School for Prophets Instagram. Anyways, again, it is December 20th. What's up? On the phone, yeah.
You're using the phone?
Yeah. It's December 20th.
Sorry.
Question of the day. Question of the day is, doesn't Romans 14 and verse 5 teach that it really doesn't matter which day we keep holy? We are reading from Pastor Doug Batchelor's 365 amazing answers to big Bible questions. Before we get started, if you guys want to become Bible prophecy students, if you guys want to become Bible prophecy students, you guys can do so. Go to the link in the description box. Watch the movie From America to Babylon. It's only $5.99. It's packed with a lot of information about the mark of the beast. What is the mark of the beast? Why is it on the right hand? Why the forehead? What about the number 666? And what does it have to do with buying and selling? All of this you can find out. You can become Bible prophecy students by watching the movie From America to Babylon. Link is in the description box. Only $5.99, but it's packed with information. And by the way, if you want to buy the DVD, also link is in the description box. You get the online streaming version for free. And we're having a sale, DVD sale. If you want both DVDs, From Babylon to America, which is the first one, and From America to Babylon, the second part of that movie, it's only $19.99. Links are in the description box. Okay, anyways. One person esteems one day above another, another esteems every day alike. Let each be fully convinced in his own mind. Romans 14 and verse 5. Some people assume that the Apostle Paul is talking about the Sabbath day in this passage, but nowhere in this verse or the entire chapter does he ever use the term. He doesn't even use it in the entire book of Romans. He only speaks of one day above another. It doesn't mean it's Sabbath. It could be Wednesday. It could be Tuesday. It could be a feast day. It could be It could be the Day of Atonement. It's not clear. It's not clear. It's not talking about the Sabbath. The context makes it clear that the discussion was over ceremonial laws, which were raising questions in the minds of Jews who converted to Christianity. Notice how Paul sets the tone for this chapter by stating, "Receive one who is weak in the faith, but not to dispute over doubtful things." Romans 14 and verse 1. When we study the life and practice of Paul, we notice that he was a Sabbath keeper. There is no doubt that he kept the Sabbath holy. See Acts 13 verses 42 through 44. The Sabbath was not part of the ceremonial law. It's found in the unchanging moral law of the Ten Commandments. Read Exodus 20 verses 8 through 10. The very next verse reminds us, "For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it." That's in verse 11. So the main reason why we keep the Sabbath is to acknowledge that Jesus Christ, God, was the one who made the world in 6 days and then rested on the Sabbath. That's why he made the Sabbath day, so that we can rest on it, to acknowledge that he made everything in 6 days. That's the reason why the Sabbath is there. The Sabbath was established on earth. The Sabbath was established at creation, before sin and before there was ever a Jew. That means the Sabbath was established at creation, before sin, and before there was ever a Jew. The Sabbath commandment is not something to doubt. The context to Romans 14 and verse 5 is really about fasting. That's what I said. He who eats, they made a typo. I should contact Pastor Doug Batchelor. There's a typo here. He who eats to the Lord, or for he gives God thanks, and he who does not eat, to the Lord he does not eat, and gives God thanks. These are talking about fasting and praying, days where they fast and days where they don't fast, days where they don't eat, where they fast, and days where they do eat, where they don't fast. So, where am I? This is a clear reference to fast days, not Sabbath days. Some Jewish Christians believed there was merit in fasting on specific days, and so were tempted to criticize others who didn't follow suit. The reason Paul wrote this was to encourage people to be tolerant toward those who sincerely believe they must continue to observe certain ceremonial days. So it's not talking about the Sabbath days, it's talking about the ceremonial days, the feast days, and also fasting days, days where they would fast and pray. And that's why in Romans, the whole chapter, Romans 14, if you read that passage in context, it's talking about days where they eat and days where they don't eat. It's talking about fasting days. So that is the daily devotional for today, December 20th. If you guys were blessed by this, please like and share with your friends and your family, anybody who you know would be blessed by this daily devotional. And also, if you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell. If you guys want to support this ministry, you guys can do so by praying for this online video ministry and also donating at schoolforprophets.tv, or becoming Bible prophecy students. Watch the movie From Babylon to America. I call it the Mark of the Beast movie. Link is in the description box. It's only $5.99, but it's packed with a lot of information about the Mark of the Beast. Why is it on the forehead, the right hand, 666, buying and selling, all that stuff. Or if you want to buy the DVD, we are having a sale. Link is in the description box. When you buy the DVD, you also get the streaming online version for free. So that's what we have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Praise God always, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.